can't live with myself anymore. I cannot stand being with me. We've all said that at one point or another. And it's always in a moment of difficulty and self-doubt. Start to question, am I worth it? Do I bring value? Does anybody even care? Do I matter? We don't say that when we're happy because we know. But have you ever stopped to think about what that actually means? Because the truth is there's two versions of us operating in the same machine. There's our avatar, which is the version of us that we've had to be because we've been surviving. That's the one drinking alcohol, who's unhealthy, destructive, self-sabotaging. And ultimately, that's not who we really are. The other version of us is the one right back here that's watching it all happen and wants it to stop. But that version also feels powerless, especially over the destruction of the other version. This internal struggle is a product of our consciousness. And alcohol makes that disconnection worse. When we drink or use alcohol to manage our life, our ability to think clearly and make good, healthy decisions is dramatically impaired. Because of that, we get unhealthy results, the same results that we're attempting to curb and escape from. And unfortunately, that leaves us at the mercy of our unhealthy impulses, saying the wrong thing, acting outside your character, eating horrible food, and taking another drink. But the good news is, every single person that used alcohol to manage their poor mental health felt exactly the same way. They were also convinced that they were the only person in the entire universe that couldn't get sober, or felt that a sober life is a boring life, or were afraid to get sober because they didn't know who they were going to be without alcohol. The key to overcoming this obstacle is to cultivate empathy for the unhealthy version of yourself. Imagine how you would feel if you were watching someone you love dearly hurt themselves. Imagine what you would do if you knew that everything that they were doing was leading them straight down the path to misery. That feeling, that understanding, that desire, that's the same energy you're going to use to convert your pain into purpose. And that's how the better version of yourself starts to become your primary identity. So the next time you feel that internal struggle and you feel like nothing is ever going to change and that you're bound to a life of misery and there's no hope for you, just remember that that's not true. It's simply the result of drinking too much alcohol for too long. The better version of you is always there, wishing and wanting the absolute best for you, just like I do. And now is a perfect time to give the better version of you a chance to truly take control.